bring
That's
Twitch.
live.
Bring up the stream, make sure it.
We live? All right, guys, welcome. Friday night football.
Whoa!
I just got here tonight. We got Greg with me. Say hi, Greg.
Hello, hello.
I got Eric with me. Say hi, Eric.
Hello.
We got the Dolphins taking on the Packers tonight, guys. What are your thoughts on the game?
Dolphins all the way.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Dolphins, too. The Packers are going to have to control the ball if they want any chance of even staying in this game. I have to run it a lot.
I definitely agree. It's the Dolphins' game to lose. They did lose to the Panthers, but they're still a powerhouse.
All right, and we got the kickoff there by Michael, and looks like we got Jared run it up the left side there, manages to run it to the 31-yard line. This will be the start of the first drive.
And it looks like there's a play under review already. But we got
start.
We got Flo down there again, so
welcome back.
That's
Flo
to be expected.
Burner.
First game back.
Right, first game back. He had to put the first play under review. Had to happen.
Had to be done.
Just to let everybody know he's down there.
Hi, Flo. We see you, buddy.
Who else we got? Catcher and Dana. I think that's all the refs. Oh no, we got another one. Brasden as well.
Oh, we got 4 refs down there. Where's Rasden?
Four
He's
refs.
usually flying through the sky. And there goes Flo out to the
Show, so benefit.
ball.
Wearing his magically pastel cleats.
We're still waiting for the ball to be put back in play, I think.
We are.
Yep.
There it
There
is.
There it is. And
So
here
either it
we
was
go.
a declined penalty or nothing at all. Sure, Jared's working out what his first play is going to be.
I'm really excited to see this
Down,
game. I mean, the Dolphins have
set,
been missing in action for the last 2 weeks, 2 forfeits in a row. So
They got a solid defensive line there. Not a bad cut, but Tom managed to notice that straight away.
With all those blockers there, I'm surprised he was only able to pick up 2 yards. He had to go 5 people in front of him.
yeah, he did. Looks like they're going to try to take a page out of the Panthers playbook. See if they can get a running game going against this Dolphins defense.
Very much Eagles football.
Waiting on a lineman to get on
Taking his time.
or that's just a stall tactic. I'd be
Little bit of
surprised if they
both.
snap the ball before there's when there's more than 15 seconds on the play clock.
Down,
Yeah, I mean it's
set.
At all.
smart football. Panthers did it and managed to beat them. I don't think the Packers are going to beat them doing it, but
There was a dead ball penalty.
dead ball penalty there.
Can't say I'm surprised. Hi, Flo. Welcome back. Let's see what this is going to be. Cadence, I'm going to say.
Yeah, more than likely cadence.
Yeah, Jared tends to get called with cadences a lot. He'll say down set and then snap it before he calls hike.
The right inside wide receiver made an
I
illegal.
love the old flow strut onto the field.
Yep, just stroll on out there. Snoop Dogg flying above.
I will say, though, the walk does match the cleats. The walk does
It
match
does.
the cleats.
So they got a 5-yard penalty. So
Oh, nope, it
False
was false
start.
start.
No, we got a false start.
Somebody moved when they weren't supposed to.
That's one thing the Packers cannot have. They cannot shoot themselves in the foot. The Dolphins are going to do enough shooting. Packers can't do it themselves.
Yeah, every yard is going to count in this game. You can't push yourselves backwards.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be crucial.
Alright, so a repeat of the second. It's a second and long. See if Jared can get some yards going and hopefully get himself further down the field, and who knows, maybe even score first on the Dolphins here. Looks like he's not running the clock. The clock stop. Takes it out to the right. He's got a solid blocking line again, but somehow Nelly manages to get through and only picks up 2 again, and another.
And there's another
penalty.
Welcome back, slow burner.
This is not how the Packers wanted to start this game.
Dude, do y'all realize he's been back 3 plays and there's been a penalty every play?
Yep.
He's already thrown more penalties than has been in the last 2 weeks.
another false start on their home team. You can with other refs, you might be able to get away with a little bit of movement, but with Flo, if you move a centimeter off that ball, you're getting called for it every time.
All I'm saying is, guys, when you get on the ball, hold your breath. Don't even breathe hard. And I'd hate to see your shoelaces come untied and fall to the ground because it'll be a false start. I would like to say welcome back to Hefe after his 3-game hiatus.
Oh, yeah. Where is he?
He is out there
he's
on
playing safety.
On the left
Yeah,
over
he's
there.
Deep safety over there on the short side of the field.
Got the 2 very scary OLBs on the Dolphins defense. Looks like he's got a gap. He's taking it, and again only picks up 3. He's spotting the gaps, but the Dolphins are so quick to react that even when he takes that gap, whereas against some teams you might make it maybe 5-6 yards, the Dolphins are pretty quick to react and stop that.
Yeah, that's one thing. I mean, you gotta be quick. You gotta make your move quick. The Dolphins are a very quick team. They react very fast.
Yeah, you can't even hesitate a little bit, because if you do, you're on the ground.
This is true.
Down, set, hike.
Looks like he's dropping back for a pass on this one.
Yeah.
Leroy right on him. He better get it
Got
off.
a lot of pressure.
He just manages to get it off in time. And intercepted.
Look
Welcome
who
back,
it is.
Hefe.
Mr. Hefe himself. Pick City, baby.
And he was playing the opposite side safety, so he had to come across the field to get that. Looks like Cam's going with a 5-receiver set.
He wanted to let everybody know he was back.
He did. So, trips on the
looks
left.
Like a switching out, bringing in Michael Slayton, sending off Nelly.
He's got Leroy Bays on the right, Matt, Jeff, and Michael on the left.
I do have a message for anybody out there who is watching and trying to get to the sim. We are having technical difficulties with the ticket. If you're having issues, please IM Kyrene Glendevin personally. She will get you situated.
Okay.
If you're having problems getting here.
My bad. I did a flag because I saw a name that I knew was a Packer that TP'd into the sim.
Oh, so
but he's
flows
no
on the
longer a
field.
Packers, so it's no call. Sorry.
They was stopped for some reason. But one thing you can't do with this Dolphins team is you can't hesitate getting on your balls either, because they will get the line and snap it like 10 seconds after the play clock starts running, because you can't snap before 50, but right at 50 or 45, they're snapping that ball and going. As defense, you got to res your formations and get on those balls quick.
So Cam takes it out to the left. He's got a little bit of pressure, but he's picked up
Wide
Blaze
open
right
across
in
the
the
middle.
middle there. And Blaze is doing a little bit of juking, takes it out to the
That's
left.
going to be 6.
He's only got one player to beat, but Jeff should be able to get the block on him. And Blaze takes it in for a touchdown. First play for the Dolphins, and they've taken it in for 6.
The kind of high-powered offense this Dolphins team has, they can score on you almost at will.
Considering pick that up in the middle and manage, technically you should have corners and safeties to be in between him picking it up in the middle and the end zone, but he just wasn't touched whatsoever.
Nope, he made one move, made a guy miss, and then it was off to the races.
So, ball going back to the Packers now after the kick from Michael.
Well, while we wait on this kick, I'll tell you about Glaze. Glaze is a supplier of wide-range sleek nails for both men and women. No holds barred. If it fits on a nail, we shall do it. From the unusual wacky styles to the more natural look, including no polish nail appliers, we also offer some sleek hand tattoos. That is Glaze.
So Michael with the kick up to the right-hand side, and it drops back for a touchback. Receiver back there. Lito just wasn't able just to get to that one in time.
Yeah, I'd really like to see the Packers do something here. Move the ball a little bit. Maybe try to put some points on the board. I think it'll help them out.
Yeah, I mean, if they get down there and get a field goal, it'll help them out. And, at least eat up some clock getting down there.
Yeah, I mean, they're only down by 7. Football games are a long game, and being down by 7 isn't necessarily anything. So Jared takes it out to the right, cuts into the middle, and again only picks up 2. He's got a solid line there. They just, I think maybe he just needs to be a little bit more.
I'm gonna have to watch that a little closer because he's got like 5 people in front of him, and he's only picking up 2 yards. You should be able to get a good 5-6 yards out of that.
I will point out, though, just knowing the Dolphins team, I mean, yeah, they were susceptible to the run, and I know they've made changes, and it's going to be very difficult for any other teams to run on them. They're a very good team. And they're showing right now, if you just watch, like, they've got 5 or 6 people swarming the ball.
Yeah, they've had a couple weeks to get since that Panthers game to get ready for anybody else running the ball on them, So
Jared picks it up, rolled left, went back right. He's got the whole Dolphins line there.
Picked off Crack.
Crack with the pick.
And it's gone.
And he's in for a pick 6. 22-yard touchdown. Dolphins up 13.
My man Crack-a-lack.
He's the other Greg.
All you have to do
I'm the first Greg. He's the other Greg.
He's Greg the second, Greg version 2.
He is.
It's what I was talking about. The
Greg
Dolphins,
2.
you blink and they're up 14-0.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, in a matter of 3 minutes and 21 seconds, it's 14-0.
And they've only had the ball for about 25 seconds, maybe.
Right. They ran one play.
They ran an offensive play, and then they had a pick 6, and they're up 14-0.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if you were counting the offensive minutes, 1.
Yeah.
Not even 1 minute. Not even 1 minute.
I don't even think it was that long. But the Dolphins are back to kick it again with 5:35 here to go in the first quarter.
I don't know if Jared is just sort of, I don't know, a little bit wobbly maybe, just a little bit of nerves going up against a big team, but that pass was near enough directly to Crack. I mean, the only way Crack was missing that is if his internet suddenly cut out for some reason.
He tripped over his own shoelaces.
Yeah. Going to seem like a long game for the Packers if they're constantly on the offense. At the moment, it's not taking the Dolphins.
Got the entire Packers team in front of him and only gets a yard.
He's got that line there. They're just not being proactive enough to pick up the block. I mean, they managed to block out Leroy, and he's going to be the one you want to worry about when going over to the left. But they picked him up, but they've got a lot of good players behind him as well, and managed to get the tackle.
Yep, see what they do here on 2nd and 9.
Sticking with the shotgun formation. Seems to be working for him at the moment. Or
down, set.
Getting the defensive line there. He fakes right, goes left. He's got a little bit of a gap, decides against it, moves back, and then loses 2. So he's back on the 3rd and 11.
My man Nelly with that tackle on that one.
Where's Nelly playing on defensive line? He is. So you got that from there.
Nelly's on defensive line.
He's. I don't think he's going to get 11 yards running it. So they'll probably be looking for a throw here. And yeah, he drops back, gives himself a nice cushion here, but he's got Veronica hot in his tail. She
Ooh,
bats
batted
it
down.
down. It was incomplete.
And that stops the clock, and if they were smart, they're going to put it here. Nope,
They're
they're
actually
gonna go
not.
for
They're
it.
going to go for it. 4th and 11. Given that it's a big risk right here, considering they haven't had
Is it-
any offensive movement hardly at all. No, they're
Nope,
going to
they
change
changed
it.
it
They've
up.
decided against it.
Okay, yeah,
They
that's
changed their mind.
Yeah.
It's
I
4th and
think they're
11, you're
listening
on
to
your
us,
own
guys.
20-yard line. Do you really
Yeah.
want to give the Dolphins the ball on the 20-yard line? You know they're going to score in one play.
Yeah.
right.
I think one of them might have the stream open and was listening to us
That's going to
there.
be a penalty.
Oh
They,
God.
god.
they snapped it and kicked it, and Victoria was behind Jared, so that's going to be a dead ball penalty. So they're probably going to re-kick that.
Did they do it on
Okay.
purpose?
Packers,
I don't
think
think so. I
players
think
not on the
she
ball,
was
so that's
maybe lagging
automatically
or something.
costs a false
Not on
start.
her ball.
And because
And
it's
offense
inside the
players
20-yard
all
line,
need to be
it's
on the
half
ball,
the
so-
distance to the goal.
Flo comes on the field looking tired as he bends over as he reaches his point of contact.
So they've picked up a 5-yard penalty there.
User in your channel timed out.
Means they're going to have to give the Dolphins that extra 5 yards.
That's a rough
Jeez.
thing to do for this team.
Definitely. I mean, you want to push the Dolphins back as far as you can, and
Yeah, when you're playing a team like the Dolphins, you got to have a near perfect game. I mean, you have to play flawless, and it's very hard to do to even contend with this Dolphins team. So
got Blaze and Cam in the backfield there, waiting for the ball to come their way. Ball is in play. See if they can push him back as far as possible. And comes over to Cam's side of the field, picking it up at the 34-yard line, and just steps out of bounds as he catches it there. So, sticking with the trips formation.
oh yeah, that patented
User
Dolphins
joined your
offense.
Yeah, I mean, when you've got a line as solid as Cam's got in front of him there, no point having the extra blocker in the backfield there. Might as well stick all the talent you got back as far as you got. Passes out to Nelly on the outside. He beat the corner, brings it back inside, and manages to pick up 16. It was a good play.
Okay, I
Beat the
crashed.
corner.
I'm on my way back on. What'd I miss? The score again
A
yet?
punt and
Not
a pass play.
Cam
I
takes it
didn't
out
miss
to the
much.
left. Every Packers player block right now. Throws it up deep and
Oh.
just misses Matt. And Matt was there and gone. If that pass had a little less oof on it, Matt would have had that for a 6 there.
Yeah, he was definitely open on that one.
Down, set, hike.
So Cam out to the left again. Every Packers player possibly blocked. And Hefe picking it up on the left there, steps out of bounds, but manages to pick up 30. And Dolphins on the Packers 20-yard line. Taking it a little bit slower with this drive. They're not picking up as many, but they're moving steady down there. Cam moves down to the right, sees Blaze
Ooh.
in the end zone and intercepted by Tyree.
Oh man, that was actually a great read by Tyree, jumping in front of that one.
It was. I think it was to Blaze, and Blaze was a little bit too deep, and he should have tackled that a little bit more. So, Packers on their own 20, so just flipping the first down markers. He moves out to the right, jukes a little bit, jukes Veronica, and manages to pick up 3 again. Thought he was going to pick up a few more there. He had some open space, but could only pick up 3 on that one.
Yeah, that defense closed in quick. He had a hole. It just closed very fast.
Yeah, it did.
Down, set.
If the Packers can maybe get on the scoreboard here, man, they might be able to do something, but they're going to have to score on this drive here.
Yeah, I mean, it gets to a point where, maybe 3 touchdowns a little bit too much to come back from. But
yeah.
I'm sure it can be done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, it could definitely be done, physically. But I'm talking about the mental state that it's going to put the team in, if they don't get some points soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you gotta get that team morale up.
Down, set.
You gotta have them believing in it.
Jared coming out to the left. He's got some players in front of him to get the blocks. Comes to the outside, and he just steps himself out there. Not too sure why. I don't think he meant to do that.
Brings us to 4th and 8.
Out of bounds line there.
I would assume a punt here again.
I would say they're going to have to.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the Packers to get back in this because they did come back a 2-touchdown deficit in the 4th quarter against the Eagles, but big difference between the Eagles and the Dolphins.
Definitely.
Yeah,
so
I'm not saying it's not possible. It is possible. I mean, you can come back from 2 or 3 points down, 2 or 3 touchdowns down. It's just for team morale. You know what I'm saying? If you get that far down, especially against a team as good as this team, it's going to hurt your team.
Yeah, it's just going to snowball and get worse because once your team morale goes, then you're just going to start doing stuff you shouldn't do.
Dropped out to the right, had to come back left because of Veronica, then ran into almost Leroy, picked off by Cam for a 6.
Superman Cam on that pick 6 right there.
Yeah, I mean, throwing to the middle with Cam in that middle area just isn't something you should do.
Down,
in that right, Dre?
Set, hike.
Yes. Absolutely, Greg. Absolutely.
So, Dolphins up 21-0 against the Packers here. And we're looking at coming towards the end of the first quarter. Yeah,
that's what I was just about to do. I was loading up. I was still loading in. Everybody's still in like 3 pieces.
Well, if I do Tigers Dance Team, the Tigers Dance Team and Little Paws are elite of kind teams that strike fear, are respect and envy into the heart of the competition across the grid, never ceasing to amaze a crowd. They bring high energy, talent, and fun to every event. Contact Samantha Resident or Shay Harcourt today to join the hottest dance team in SL or to book a performance. You can also like them on Facebook, and I will paste that both in World and on the Twitch stream for you.
Looks like we got a handoff there to Jelani. He scuffles up for about 2 yards, tackled by Leroy.
Yeah, apparently I can't paste it in Twitch because it blocks it, but
yeah, it blocks.
I gave it a go.
Yeah. They won't let us do it.
Down, set, hike.
So it looks like after that play, the Packers are 2nd and 8. Jared rolls out to the right. He's got a little bit of room, couple of blocks, manages to pick up another 3. I mean, if you were in Jared's head right now, would you carry on with this running game, considering you're only picking up 2 or 3?
Man, it's hard to say right now, to be honest. I mean, you're down 3 scores. It is still the first quarter.
Down, set,
but you also got to realize you are playing the Dolphins, and their secondary is, next.
He's got some blocks. He's got some blocks. I spoke too soon with giving up on the running play because that was a good play. They had both the corner and the safety blocked, but the play's under review.
Of course it is. I'm just going to point it out there. If Flo's on the field, every play is
I was going to say, I think every play is reviewed when Flo's out there.
Okay, so while they're sorting that out, let's quickly talk about Geek. Geek is known for its unique and creative accessories and hair, often inspired by my personal interest, nostalgia, and current 100% all original mesh. Customers can be confident in their shopping experience for originality.
Okay. We'll go again.
And ball goes back in play. I think Flo must have not seen anything at all.
Down, set,
Jared
hike.
with another first down. Let's see if they can do it. Rolls out to the left. He's got some. I was going to say he's got some blockers in front of
He
him,
had
but
some blockers.
had some blockers, but they did absolutely nothing for him.
I love how Greg just paused right there.
He's got some.
He's got some
Never
block.
mind.
Well,
He had some blockers.
he had bodies in front of him. They happened to have been wearing green and black.
Yeah. So 2nd and 11. A little bit of luck with the running game now. Let's see if he can continue that momentum going, get past this 50-yard line, and actually get in the Dolphins'
Down,
half.
set,
Hopefully. So he rolls out right. He's
Looking to
dropped
pass
back
here.
a bit, so he's looking to pass it. He's got some receivers that are a little bit open, but nope. Cam comes down with it in the middle again. And looks like they're going to be going 1st and down from the 37.
Yeah, so far it just seems like it's snowballing ever since that first pick six. It's just going
Down,
wrong
set,
and
hike.
wrong and wrong. Couple penalties, and they just keep
I mean-
stabbing themselves in the back.
I mean, Cam's got room to run here, but he's choosing to throw it because he wants more yards than what he's going to get running. Michael waits for all the blocks, and he's free and through. Touchdown.
63-yard touchdown pass to Michael Slate.
It seems like he's spreading the ball around, isn't that like he's throwing it he's throwing it to Blaze, he's throwing it to Michael Slade, he's throwing it to Nelly, so he's trying to get everybody involved a little bit.
Down.
Yeah, I
set,
don't think Cam. He's got his preferred receivers, from what I know. But he'll always cycle, scan the field, look for who's open, and if you're open, he'll throw it to you.
Yeah,
He's,
most quarterbacks have like one or two receivers that they trust more than others, but when you got a team like the Dolphins, you could trust most of their receivers to come down with the ball.
Definitely. I mean,
Down,
he's
set,
all his
hike.
receivers are solid receivers, so whoever he throws it to, they're going to catch it. Jared picks it up in the end zone there. He's waiting for some blocks. He's moving backwards, and he shouldn't have moved backwards. You
It
definitely
seemed like a
lost
good
some
idea
yards
at
there.
first.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's good
sometimes
because
when you're
yeah.
trying to avoid people, you'll run backwards, maybe to avoid a tackle or two. But when you're playing the Dolphins, you gotta keep pushing forward and get as much yards as you can.
They've got a bit of a line change here. It's coming on for
Set, hike.
it was Nelly that was there before. Jared rolling out to the left here. He's got bodies in front of him. He cuts, misses Jinx, cuts again, and he's through. And any sprint running out.
Might run out of boost.
Oh, he did run
That
out.
was a nice pickup there. He kind of ducked and dodged his way through a whole bunch of Dolphins there.
I think that was unlucky for Jinx. It was her first play back on the field, and unfortunately, she was the one that let him through the line there.
Down, set, hike.
Jared fakes right, rolls left, got the block on the OLB, cuts again, and we're back to the
Jinx
3 yard
just redeemed
pickups.
herself.
She did. Yeah, sometimes it's hard coming into a game where everybody's already warmed up, but looks like she's warmed up now and gets the tackle.
Down, set, hike.
Jared rolling out to the right. He's looking for the run again. Picks up 3 again.
If you can
Third-
guarantee yourself 3-4 yards per play, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You're moving in the right direction, and you're eating up a lot of clock.
Yeah,
true.
it's a good thing if the score is 0-0 or you're in the lead. But if you're down by 4 touchdowns, running this much
Well, they
time
still
off the clock's
got-
going to hurt you.
They still
Down,
got
set.
almost 3 quarters to go, so if they can control the clock, they can get back in this.
So he ran in where all his blockers were blocking. But the problem is when you run into a group like that, yeah, you can still get tackled by the people in the blocks. My lack of adjectives in that.
Down,
Go for it on
set.
4th and 1 here.
Yeah, I mean he's had some luck getting the 2-3 yards, and he does
And he
pick up
got
a 1. More than 1. He picks up 5 that time, which is definitely a positive thing for him.
Yeah, if you can control the clock and your defense can actually stop the Dolphins from scoring, they can get back in this. It's going to take a full team effort, though.
They're knocking on the end zone of the Dolphins. I don't think the Dolphins are going to let them in, though.
They're in field goal range,
Down,
so
set.
I think it's
This
being
is
down
true.
4 touchdowns. I think you're definitely beyond field goal point at this stage. Want that 6?
Jared's definitely finding the gaps. I mean, they may only be open for a split second. He's picking up 2 or 3. Like you said, it's okay as long as you get past that first down marker within the time.
Down, set. Hike.
Jared fakes left, goes right. Line doesn't fall for it. He's got a little bit of space and tackled by Veronica. Picks up the 3 yards again.
I think V's got like 26 tackles already. I'm just saying.
She's definitely
Yeah,
going to be
she's all
high
over
up
the
on
place.
those defensive stats.
Yeah, before the CFL
Down,
season 2,
set,
before it all ended,
hike.
she was the leading tackler for the whole league. So
Everybody closed in on him there. They knew he was going to run it again, and everybody just came running for him. Manages to pick up 2 still. That is 4th and 2. Let's see if he can pick up another 2 and maybe give himself another 4 chances of getting it in the end zone.
Set. Hike.
He pulls it out to the left here. He's got blockers
There's a lot of green in front of him, but doesn't
and
get
he
it.
doesn't manage to get it. Loses 1 and turnover to the Dolphins.
I don't know. How do y'all feel about it? Should he went for the points on that one or?
Down by 4 touchdowns, I think he kind of needed to go for it on 4th and 2, deep in Dolphin territory. I don't think 3 points is going to help you a whole lot right now.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Looks like
they
Jinx
keep-
playing at receiver.
Yeah.
You got Jinx out at
Down,
receiver.
set. Hike.
Jinxie.
Deep pass to Jinx. I'm calling it right now.
Cam's got a little bit of pressure. He
He's
manages
wide
to
open,
roll
deep
all
middle, too.
around him. He's got a lot of
Throwing
open
across the middle.
players, throws it to Blaze, and gets tackled almost straight away, but manages to pick up 28 on that throw.
Yeah, that's one of their bread and butter plays. Blaze across the middle. You got to make sure that you got your middle linebacker out there to cover that, because Cam and Blaze will
Down,
just eat you
set,
up all
hike.
day on that.
Rolls out right. He's got somebody open. I didn't even notice that short throw. That was such a quick throw.
Ooh,
I
he
didn't even
raced through
notice
the
it.
Stumbled
Stumbled again.
Broke it.
It was such a quick pass, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I was wondering why one of the receivers was staying in. I thought he was blocking, and then they just dumped it off to him and took it down the yards for
Down,
29.
set. Hike.
Cam rolls out to the left. Again, a little bit of pressure that side. He's got 2 open in the middle there. Throws it back. And
Looked like
was
it
in?
was
Jinx!
Ooh,
Jinx
they-
with a
Jinx
touchdown.
Oh, 27
I told you,
yard
little
touchdown catch.
Jinx.
Hold on.
couple plays late. Yeah, I think they might review that
no.
one. It was really close to the back. I wasn't
I'm watching it on
there,
but it does look like it was out of bounds. I thought it was to begin with, and I've just watched the live stream. It looks like she might have been out of bounds when she caught it.
Yeah, I was canned behind.
Either way, I'm not taking anything away from her. That was a great catch.
It was a good catch.
Yeah, it was a nice catch.
Guys, just trying to get.
And I'm sure she's squealing and everything on TeamSpeak right now.
Play or two behind.
Let's see if
Flo is reviewing to see whether she was in or not.
while they're doing that, let's talk about SL Live Radio. It's your virtual life's #1 radio station in true HD sound quality, offering you the hottest DJs spinning the freshest mixes on the grid live. SL Live Radio, radio for your second life. More info, or for more info, contact Esme, Capello, or Fawn and L.
And while we are sitting here, I'll go ahead and knock out another one. We got Blueberry. Blueberry is an original clothing store for women made by a woman with a passion for art. And ladies, if you don't have Blueberry, you are completely missing everything that is going on in Second Life right now.
And if you're not checking out the, the Power Ranking show, you're not getting free stuff from her either.
Right.
The
Blueberry sponsored Power Ranking show. Yes, tune in every week, Tuesdays, usually about 5 SLT, to get your free Blueberry gifts. It changes every week. And next week is supposed to be a surprise giveaway. It's supposed to be something very special, so you want to tune in.
Ooh. I like the floaty football that was last week.
Yeah, the floaty football's awesome. Could have got me one. See those around a lot now, though. Does she actually sell that, or was it only available as a free gift?
No, them were just free gifts. You had to be tuning in during the show, and I am and her during the show. They get a gift.
Notification.
But she's gave away a lot of cool gifts. I mean, she gave away, a necklace, a UFL personalized necklace.
A backpack last week, wasn't it?
Yep, we got the football floaty. We got the backpack with the water bottle and towel hanging out of it. Some great gifts, guys. I mean, you're missing out.
Looks like they're giving them the touchdown because they're lining up for the kick.
Oh, they are. I'm glad. Shout out to Jinx.
Yeah,
touchdown
Jinxie.
catch right there.
I take it back. She's warmed up.
Yeah, she might have let that one run get through, but ever since then, she's had a couple tackles and then catches a touchdown pass, so she's good now.
Down.
We do got the Jinxie fan club over here.
Another flag on the play.
On the extra point? Really? Way to go, Flo. Way to go, buddy.
By the Jinx fan club, you meant like the family, right? Everybody with the name Piers.
Yeah, the whole Piers crew,
including one commentator.
Every time I turn around, there's a new Piers.
This time it's.
Hey, I can't help. I got the best sisters in the world. Don't hate, guys. Don't hate.
Warning. It was a home team warning. I didn't see what that was. You got any idea what that was, Ryden, since you're down there on the field? All I saw was home team warning.
Down.
Okay.
Set. Hike.
Oh, okay.
Oh, out for a touchback again. Guys in the backfield aren't having much luck picking it up. I think they've got it once.
We have a player with.
Yeah, I think they got it once. It was kicked kind of short, and then the rest of the time it's been all touchbacks.
Meanwhile, we got a Packers huddle in the end zone.
You need to call a timeout if you want us to do it.
So we have. I think somebody might have
Somebody might be
crashed, so
crashing, yeah.
they're trying to push him out of the field.
Well, guys, I will say
Get
this:
him
the
out of here.
Packers do everything as a team. I mean, they live and die as a team, and when they crash, they get them off the field as a team. Congratulations, guys.
They're each taking it in turns.
They're all taking their turn. Look, they look like a line of working ants pushing them off the side.
Flo flies over there to find out what's going on.
Flo's like, I want to go. I want to push him.
Flo's like, let me push him. Let me get him.
They had to call. They had to call a timeout to avoid that delayed game too.
Oh dear.
Fun times, guys. Fun
Flo's
times.
picking him up and putting him on the bench.
After they took the time to push him off the field,
Yeah.
Flo comes in and moves him.
Like, you guys should have said. I would have moved him for you.
Right.
All right, is there 2:18 or 3:18? Because the end zone clock says 3:18. The
Nah, we got
scoreboard says 2:18.
11 on the line.
I see an end zone clock that says 2:18.
Okay,
Yeah,
so then
everything
it's
says 2:18 to me, yeah.
Yeah, Dolphins.
So,
But I
Jared.
guess there's 2:18 left then.
Yeah, we're ready.
And now the Packers are missing a receiver due to their.
I mean, it's
did he
probably not
crash,
gonna
or is he
hurt.
just lagging really bad because he's still online over there?
Yeah. So picks it up, rolls left, picks up 4 yards. I don't think the missing receiver is going to cause him any problem. I mean, Jared's sticking pretty firmly to the run game right now. He did pretty well in the last play.
Yeah, I guess that would help to turn on my enroll voice. I relogged.
It might do.
back on. Thank you, Marlo.
So we're at the 2-minute warning.
Down, set, hike.
Gonna stop the clock. Maybe give the Packers a little bit more of a chance to get up the field. Manages to cut and avoid the tackle. Again, picks up 4. He's got to be quick here because if he carries on with the running, he might not make it down the field in time.
Yeah, they only got a minute and 45 to go, so gonna have to get something quick here if they want to score before halftime.
Down, set, hike.
I mean, ideally, you want to go in the locker rooms with some points on the board. And
4th and inches.
4th and inches. See if they're gonna. Probably not gonna pick that one up. It's not quite touching the line, so they're gonna have to try and get these inches.
But they've been picking up 2 or 3 yards pretty consistently, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But
Down,
with it
set,
being inches,
hike.
the Dolphins probably know it's going to be a run. They're going to be bringing a lot of people.
Yeah.
And he gets through there anyway.
They did.
They brought a lot of people, and he was able to squeeze through there for 2 yards.
Before the play, I saw both the corners cheating off the ball, coming inside, and it was going to be a corner blitz, but luckily he manages to find a gap right down the middle there.
Just the bad thing about it is, guys, I mean, he's ran, 3 plays, and he's used probably almost 3 minutes off the clock.
Down,
Yeah,
set,
definitely.
hike.
If he carries on, he's not going to... Oh, he's looking for the throw now. He's looking for it. He's got one open in the middle-ish. It's going to be a throw and hope.
And it looks like
Intercepted.
Cam with his 3rd pick of the day.
And I would be very surprised if the Dolphins don't try to score again here.
Yeah,
Gotta
they're
get
going to
something
go for a
deep.
quick one.
And
At
it's very doable for this Dolphins team.
And Jeff going off the field. We got Matt and Nelly on the left, Blaze, Michael, and Leroy on the right.
Down, set, hike.
And it's going to be a big throw. He's got plenty of time to wait for his receivers to get down deep. He's got one
Deep open.
in the middle, but picked off.
Ooh, Jared said, I'm taking this one back, guys. It's not going to happen today.
He's got
And that
14
gives Jared
seconds.
one shot down the field.
You punch me, I'll punch you. We're going to go shot for shot.
QB to QB.
Let's see what happens. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cam intercepted it, and then Jared intercepted it right back. Good eye there, my sexy English.
Down, set, hike.
So receiver's going to have to go deep for this one. He's got 10 seconds on the clock. He's He's running back,
He's
trying to save
trying
himself some time, but wasn't managed to. Leroy managed to get the tackle there, and we go into half-time, 35-0 to the Dolphins. And I think we've got some cheerleaders to look at.
Yep.
I think we do
don't know
have
who's
the
going
Packers
first. Looks like-
cheerleaders. Well, I don't think the
Pack-
Dolphins have cheerleaders, do they?
I thought that maybe.
No,
Do
they
they?
don't.
No, they do not. So it's just the Packers cheerleaders.
So I guess we'll give it over to Ryden and keep quiet for some dancing, I guess.
Let you people enjoy some dancing out there.
Just to let
Oh,
you know,
I'll
the
go get a
bathrooms
drink.
are on the east and the west wing of the facility. We got concessions also. You just grab you a drink.
All right. Who's alive?
I'm here. I'm here.
I know Dre's still AFK, but thank you to the Ohana cheerleaders.
So, Greg, what do you think the Packers going to have to do to get back in this? Besides
I mean,
pray.
yeah, they're definitely going to be a very religious team in that locker room. I mean, they're having luck with the running game, but then they're using too much of the clock. With how far back behind they are, they need to step it up a little bit. So the receivers are going to have to work on getting into more space. I mean, the zone coverage that the Dolphins do, obviously they're one of the best in the league. So it's a tough one. He's not getting enough yards in enough time running it, so I think he's got to throw it more. I think he's got to have a little bit more faith in his receivers, or his receivers just need to get in more space. I don't know. Something like that. What do you reckon?
Yeah, they're going to have to try some more quick passes because the running game's only getting them 2-3 yards. They've had a couple break out, a 13-yard run and a 49-yard burst. But other than that, it's been 2-3 yards or a 1 or 2 yard loss, and that's not going to get you back in this football game. You need to score quick, just throw some quick passes, shock the Dolphins a little bit with some quick stuff, and might open up the deep pass if you get some short throws in there.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like the Dolphins are on their way back on the field, and Packers just following just behind them.
All right, guys, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Not
much.
Big shout out to the Packer hotties for a hell of a halftime performance. Good job, ladies.
So, Packers to kick it off towards the Dolphins' end of the field.
Well, while we wait for them to get this kickoff off, we'll go on to our next sponsor here, A&A Designs. Are you looking for that special piece of jewelry, whether it is elegant or trendy, formal or for a wedding? Come along to Diamante, A&A's very own jewelry line, and see what we have for you. Or are you looking for slink enhancement add-ons? We carry both a wide range of nails and shoes that will complete any outfit. While you are there, don't forget to check out A&A to find that perfect gift for that perfect someone. Diamante and A&A, because life is your creativity.
Might as well do another one while we wait for the kickoff here. Honey 103, tune in to KHNY Honey 103 for a smooth, romantic blend of R&B, neo-soul, and soul, 24/7, 365. Perfect music to groove to as you're enjoying time with your lover or unwinding after a long day of work. Either visit www.honey103.com or grab that stream and add it to your land. Honey 103, your soul satisfaction, a division of Macchiato Media. So Dolphins with it in the back there. Blaze cutting up, finding room, and eventually gets tackled after picking up 22, and they're on their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, that was a very short kick. That landed right around 20. He picked it up at the 18 or so. So gave him plenty of time to get into good field position. Almost broke it there. Had one guy to beat, but wasn't able to get the cut back and allowed people to catch up to him.
Guys, real quickly,
in the game now.
What was your thoughts on the first half?
All Dolphins, just like I thought it was going to be. Dolphins receivers getting into plenty of space, just like that one, going to Frew with his first reception of the game, bouncing out to the right-hand side and picks up 19. It was a good segue into that play, wasn't it? Eric, what was your thoughts?
It went pretty much how you would expect a Dolphins game to go. Able to score quick, get a couple pick sixes, and then just work the ball down there. There's a deep pass.
That was a deep pass. Would have been Frew's second reception of the game, but
it
was just in front of him.
I will say that the Packers showed a little bit of life. I mean, with the running game. I mean, they were able to move the ball. I think they just made some simple
Down,
mistakes. They
set,
shot
hike.
themselves in the foot with a couple of key interceptions and then some penalties that set them back. But I mean, I don't think they done too horrible of a job the first half.
No, I mean, yeah, like you said, they were picking up the yards. I just don't think they're doing it quick enough.
Right.
With
Yeah,
how
they're
far
able to
behind they are.
get like 2-3 yards on the ground at a time, but being down
Down,
35
set,
points, you're gonna need to score a lot more than that.
Definitely rolls it out to the right and had Leroy open on that right-hand side there. The safety just wasn't keeping with him, and a cheeky little celebration there.
Yeah, it's getting to that point down 42. You're almost forced to throw the ball, and it hasn't worked out for them very well. So they're gonna have to try to think of some battle plan to get back in this.
Right. It's going to be very interesting to see how the Packers offense takes the field.
Waiting on Michael taking the kick. Might as well go for
Down,
another
set,
go
hike.
for another ad. Gut Bucket, a theme 1950s throwback region. Googie, bowling, mall, stunning areas to relax, dance, and hang out with friends. Some of SL's top designers, including MadP, Meshworks, Modus, Delirium Style, Hydra, Pompsicity, 2013, Identity, Deadpool, 7 Deadly Skins, Deer, and many more. Beautiful and eye-catching for photography, blogging, and finally a small
Down,
area to have
set,
private weddings
hike.
with a minister and full use of props. And Lito picks up the ball. Didn't see where he picked it up, but he does manage to pick up 21 yards there, and they're on their own 36. Let's see
Yeah,
if
he
Jared...
kind of outran most of his blockers there and ran right into quite a few white jerseys. Because it seemed like most of his blockers were in the middle, but he went outside and decided to
Line change.
fend for himself.
Okay.
If they stick with the shotgun, so
He's definitely going to have to do something more than just run. He's got to get the ball up. They've got to get some points on the board.
Down, set, hike.
So Jarrow running it out to the right-hand side. Looks like he's sticking with the running game.
He's sticking with it.
See if he sticks with it for the whole half. He might do. I mean, considering how many points they're down behind right now, it might just be damage limitation, run the ball, get the clock down, and just make sure that their points difference at the end of the game isn't as much as some others, just so that they don't fare too badly if it comes down to points
set,
difference in the table, maybe. And rolls it out to the left. He's got a little bit of space. Leroy comes in, stumbles him, manages to roll around Leroy.
Good
He's got
move
no
right there to get away.
receivers up the field whatsoever,
he's got one
but
open.
he does over there.
Ah,
Picked off by the
Hefe.
one and only, the one that's probably sat out the most amount of games in this league. Yeah, he's playing like he hasn't been gone a day.
well, I'm sure he's been doing pickups and scrims and stuff. He just hasn't been able to play in games, so he's been able to keep himself pretty warm.
Down, set, hike.
Cam with
Yeah.
the ball with his next drive, starting it out, rolling left. Had a little bit of people over there, so he rolls it right. Comes over, passes to Blaze in a little bit of space, gets stumbled, and they manage to bring him down with the tackle there, but not before he picks up 25.
It looked like on that play, a couple of those defensive linemen that were rushing gave up and went back to cover. I know I saw at least one defensive lineman come in, get
Down,
blocked, and
set,
then drop
hike.
back out into coverage.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair to Cam's had plenty of space to run, but he just doesn't.
Wide open in the middle.
Um,
Ooh, just a little overthrown.
Yeah, Cam will run if he has to, but he prefers to throw the ball.
I think with the pass coverage that the Packers have
Down,
got tonight,
set,
that
hike.
it's worth waiting for the throw because he knows his guys are going to get into space, and he's got one open deep in the middle there, and just overthrows him again.
Yeah, he had Matt deep down the middle, had his guy beat, just overthrew him by a few feet.
Down, set, hike.
I think this is the first time we've seen the Dolphins in a third down situation today.
Cam rolling out to the left. He's got one just stood still in the middle to Michael Slate.
Do that
Rolls
to Michael
out
Slate.
of a stumble, and he's waiting for the blocks. He's waiting for the gap, but he just couldn't get it. But picks
Michael
up
Slate
16.
was literally just standing there waiting for the ball for a few seconds, wide open, just chilling.
Sometimes that's all you got to do, man. Find an open space and stand there and wait for it. When it comes to you, make a move.
Down, set, hike.
Cam
Oh, he's wide
rolling
open
out
in the
to
corner.
the right.
Is that
He
Leroy?
Was. No, it
Nope,
was
that's
Nelly.
Nelly.
Oh, that's Nelly.
Nelly with a
Nelly.
touch.
Nelly with a touchdown.
Yeah, he's spreading the ball out to everybody. Everybody's getting in the action. Binks,
Wow.
Nelly, Leroy.
Oh, yes. While we're on that
True.
score, I'm going to go ahead and read our next sponsor,
Down,
Designing
set,
SL. Designing SL is a feed specifically for creators in Second Life featuring new release, vendor ads, and store information directly from the creators themselves. Owned by Alana Logan, there's no cost to join the feed or the InWorld group. Sister feeds are Blogging SL for fashion bloggers, Hunting SL, featuring media announcements and information on events in SL of all types, and Living SL, featuring the blogs of residents who share information about SL. That's Designing SL.
Down, set,
Yeah,
hike.
just forget about what the Packers are doing on offense. They're having some success, but they're having absolutely no success stopping this Dolphins offense. They need to do something on defense to make something happen.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough to stop this Dolphins offense, though. They have so many weapons.
Yeah, you can't just concentrate on one or two people. You got to cover everybody.
Every one of them, and that's the thing. I mean, it's not even the fact that if you cover every receiver, if you even cover every receiver, Cam could just beat you with his feet.
Down,
Even
set,
if you
hike.
double coverage a receiver, every one of them can catch. Every one of them can make moves. I mean, this team is just stacked to the gills from top to bottom.
Yeah, they're not a team to be sniffed at. That's for certain.
Our defensive line has switched up too. They got Mike and Brew chilling in there now.
Give everybody
I think
else a run out.
most of the other positions have stayed pretty much the same. They're just switching out the defensive ends.
Looks like Cam's slightly molesting Michael there.
Down, set,
Just rotating
hike.
back and forth, gripping up on Brew and Mike.
Jared running out left, throws it to the right, and picked off by Crack.
Crack, Greg number 2.
That's I believe his second interception of the game, so he's getting involved in there a little bit.
Crack-a-lack. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Down, set, hike.
So the line for the Dolphins not really having to do a lot.
Lots
but,
of room if he wants to run.
They've done a good job on blocking
Yeah.
the defensive line of the Packers.
Frew
He's
wide
got
open.
one-
Deep receiver.
He's got several
Looks like Frew.
in, and then a little bit of space. He's got
Got a lot
Jeff
of
like
over on the
heavyweight
left
out
there.
Yeah, I was just admiring that. I was just looking and
And those
Every one of
jukes.
them.
And he makes a couple moves, and that's a touchdown.
I don't know if Jelani crashed or if he just said, you know what, I'm not doing it.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, he
I think
stood
he
there
did.
for a minute.
He's moving now, so I think he just said he was done.
Cam almost had his choice of who he wanted to throw to because there were about 3 people wide open towards the end there.
Jelani was just like, well, that just happened.
Down, set, hike.
Normally, when commentating, you can pick out maybe one open receiver, and I was going to, but then just saw nearly all of them in some sort of space to catch it.
With that, we're going to go to our next sponsor. We got Combatant. Combatant is the first and still the lead innovator in high-quality, 100% original mesh and clothing products aimed for the football community within SL. We offer a wide range of products from jerseys, cleats, helmets, compression clothing, uniforms, hand warmers, gloves, and much more. Leave your mark.
Looks like with that touchdown, we're now in the mercy rule, so the game clock's just going to keep on running. Doesn't matter if it's picked off, out of bounds, intercepted, doesn't matter. Game clock will still keep running. No timeouts for either team now.
Yeah, even the referees can't stop the clock if they wanted to.
Yeah, and they even have that rule now. If the Dolphins do call a timeout to try to stop the clock, it is a penalty, 15-yard penalty.
15-yard, yeah.
Set.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the clock will be running.
And there's a dead ball penalty.
Unless Flo decides to stop it itself.
Well, the clock still runs.
Oh, and the clock still runs, so.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, GG, because Flo will let it run for about 6 minutes.
It looks like he was pretty quick on that one, to be fair to him.
Good job, Flo. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Right. Let's see what the Packers can do now the clock's going. To be fair, there is no coming back. It's
Down,
just stop
set, hike.
giving the ball to the Dolphins so that they can carry
Yeah,
on
try
running it up.
to stop the bleeding a little bit.
We thought about running it and then ended up dropping back and sacked by Leroy for a loss of 6 yards.
Well, I think he thought about it, and then the Dolphins said, no, no, no. No, no, no.
Not in our house.
Not today, Junior. Not today.
So since the clock's going so quickly, we probably should knock out these ads. So let's do Hydra. You'll find an array of modern, urban, trendy fashion, footwear and accessories for both men and women. We feature mostly mesh products, but also have a players-based clothing for the mesh bodies for the ladies as well. We offer our VIPs 300 Linden in-store credit every month, regular gifts, lotteries, and much more. And Leroy with the 10-yard sack.
That's the second sack in a row.
Pushing them back
Once again.
They're down in 31.
I could just see Leroy doing the finger shake. No, no, no. Dikembe Mutombo. Oh, yeah, as he was called at one point in time, Ocho Soy.
It was a third down and very long. Rolls out to the right. And
there is a dead ball penalty.
Right side,
5-yard penalty to the Packers there.
Talk about leaving your
looks
mark.
like Flo is moving those chains real quick, keeping the game going.
I was going to say, talking about leaving your mark, I think Flo probably has a piece of his laundry on every part of this field.
Another 5-yard. It's going to be a repeat third and very long. Just hopefully he doesn't give up the safety, but I have a feeling that Leroy's wanting that one on. Michael's wanting it. Oh, and he rolls out of it past the line of scrimmage. A little bit of space.
Get away.
Picks up 11. Makes it 4
Michael just
25.
worked through that offensive line. There was no blocks. He just came right between two of them and tried to eat Jared, but Jared was able to make a cut and avoid that. It looks like
I don't know about you guys, but it looked like Michael slipped on some Crisco right there and just slid right through the line.
The ball coming back for Blaze in the backfield.
Ooh, what a punt.
Touchback. It was a good kick.
Wow, that was a hell of a punt.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Hey, the clock actually stops on the quarter change.
Oh, does it?
Oh. One time it
Sitting
does.
at 9 minutes. Only time it does.
All right, guys. Well, with the possession change here, let's go ahead and knock out another ad since we don't have long. Something new. Props, poses, and all sorts. Family, couple, singles, and theme props and poses. All priced low, but top quality. That's something new, guys.
So Cam fakes right, goes left. He's got plenty of space. Open in the middle. I'm surprised he didn't get that.
I was
surprised none of them got that.
Landed right between two Dolphins, so...
That's what we call the whiff right there, guys. The whiff.
Somebody's mouth slipped.
Yeah.
Lost my back, coach.
Down, set, hike.
I mean, it's not exactly a game-changing miss. Rolls out to the
Ooh.
right, manages to pick up Leroy on the outside there.
Ocho Soy with a toe grab right there.
It's getting the double sacks, then the receptions.
Down, set, hey.
Cam rolling out to the left now. Not having to really worry about any sackage.
Deep
Open in the
middle.
middle.
Wide
Matt
open.
Asadar
Matt
running in for the
Asador.
6.
The funny thing is, I can actually picture Matt screaming down the field, "This one's for Clemson." Shout out to Matt Asador.
That should, as long as Michael gets the extra point, that put him to 63-0. I guess we should talk about Players Club. The Players Club, founded in 2011, is the home of some of the friendliest staff and VIPs in Second Life. If you're looking for a fun place to hang out, listen to some great music, and meet new friends, check out the Players Club located in the Players Plaza. As you listen to the tunes, take a walk around the plaza where you
Set.
can find
Hike.
something for everyone. A new chopper, a new necklace, and of course both men's and women's attire. For aspiring designers, we have a full perm texture and template store. And if you're looking to have a new picture done, we have that too. And for all you Ohana Packers fans, the Ohana Packers team store is located in the plaza. So come and check out the Players
Down.
Club and Plaza
Set.
today.
Hike.
Yes, I do second that idea, Ash. Greg Stella for the BBC.
Yeah, I just got to make sure I don't go punching any producers. Of course, none of you will actually get that joke because it's a very English thing. One of the presenters of Top Gear punched a producer, and there was a big thing in the news, and he's now been fired. And his other
Ooh.
presenters quit along with him, so
Down,
they're starting their
set,
own
hike.
show on another TV show or TV station.
I love me some Top Gear.
Yeah, I love Top Gear. Oh, and there's a
Fumble.
fumble picked up
Ooh,
by a
Jared got
Dolphin. It was
Dolphins got it
Michael
back.
Slate picking that one up.
Oh, I thought
given-
Jared got it up. No, he didn't.
They were right next to each other. That's why
Yeah.
Jared managed to get the tackle straight away. But
Well, that's what I get for looking at it from a different angle.
so 17 yards to go for a Dolphin to catch it in the end zone now. See if
Looks like we got a
Jinx can
Jinx
pick
coming
up
back
another
in.
one.
I'm happy me and Greg are on the same page.
Down, set, hike.
So
I said,
Cam rolls out to the left.
Oh,
He did throw it to Jinx, but she moved over
It looks like she had cut to the left there.
as he was throwing it. So
Yeah. As a receiver myself, that's probably, one of the sorriest feelings when you make a cut and the quarterback throws the ball.
yeah.
Yeah, the way
Yeah.
you were.
Yeah.
Down,
like, oh
set,
no!
hike.
You're like,
When
no.
you're sitting there trying to spam boost to get back to where you were.
Right.
And Jeff manages to get into space in that corner there. He was already behind the corner of the safety over there and
Yeah.
picks up another 6.
Hefe said, you can sit me out 3 games. I'm still going to be on point.
And while we switch over possessions here, we'll talk about Fameshed. Fameshed is a monthly event that opens on the first of every month. Each month we provide top quality original
Down.
mesh designers
Set.
to help fill
Hike.
your needs for fashion and home garden designers. We aim to provide the best of the best for the shoppers of Second Life. I actually went there and I got me a comfy chair the other day.
I got that as well.
I got that.
It looks
I
good.
got one of those comfy chairs. I haven't put it out yet, but I got one.
Yeah, mine's still in my inventory as well.
And I do want to say, to the people who are watching and the people
Down.
who are here,
Set. Hike.
please, take the time and volunteer to help the UFL run, whether it be reffing, commentating,
Okay,
streaming,
Dolphins, I'm gonna give you a
doing
quick
something to help out
Once
the
you're on the blue
league,
ball, you can't pull
because
off it until after the
we can't do this without the help of
after
everybody.
The ball's been released.
And it does take everybody coming together to make it work. So if you have some spare time, please join us.
In fact, two of the people you would talk to if you want to
Down, set,
commentate or
hike.
stream are on the field right now. Matt,
Michael.
Asadar, and Tom Box.
You know, and even if you can't get a hold of them, if you don't know who they are, you can hit me up, Greg, anybody that you know that does this stuff, and we can get you to the right person. It's not that big of a deal. We need help.
Down,
Everybody needs to
set,
join in.
hike.
Jared rolling left. Looks like he's sticking with the running game. Gets a little gap and picks up 2.
And while we wait on them to get started, we'll go in and talk about You Play Ball Like a Girl. Women's sportswear and accessories. Look pretty and play dirty while supporting your favorite teams with You Play Ball Like a Girl jerseys, tops, bottoms,
Down,
and more.
set,
Check us out on Marketplace and keep a lookout for some exciting in-world store news coming up soon. Check out our
Handed
Marketplace
it.
store for all your sportswear needs.
Ooh.
Handoff.
Oh,
And a
catch.
was caught.
reception.
No, it's caught. Was it caught?
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, it was
Was
caught.
Steven with a catch on 3 white shirts in that one.
And a throw
It was
from
it was a
Jelani instead
handoff
of
from
Jared.
Jelani.
Wow.
They said
Maybe
we might
should've
be
done
down,
that
guys,
sooner.
but we're going to pull the trickery out.
Yeah.
We got something up our sleeve.
I think when you're down by this many points, it's worth trying
Down,
those sorts of
set.
plays because you never know, you might need it later in the season.
You never know.
So Jared rolls out left. He's got a little bit of space, a little bit of time. Throws it up. It's 2-on-1, and
Ooh.
Jeff comes down with it.
Hefe again. Well, guys, it is about that time to start talking about player of the game.
It is.
Who y'all looking at?
That's Jeff's.
I'm
like,
thinking,
pick
based
six.
on
third-
this run, I'm
based
thinking
on this
Jeff.
run, I'm going to go with Jeff. He's got one guy to beat
Oh.
there on him. Oh, he gets
Look at
out of
that.
the stumble.
Oh, look!
at
That play!
Yeah, that's
The
that's
stumble
player of
with the
game.
spin
That's
around.
my player of the game, anyways.
Yeah,
I'm going with
he's
Hefe
mine.
myself.
He's had
Yeah.
a couple interceptions and he's had a couple touchdown
had about
receptions,
3.
So. Yeah, so
He's had
We're
about
gonna go
3.
with
He's got
Jeff.
that pick 6. He's got a couple of touchdown receptions. Yeah, he's been all over the field.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say Jeff.
Down, set,
yeah, he
Mike,
pretty much answered that question for us with that.
Right.
Right.
As he's running the touchdown, we're talking about it. Let's go to our next ad, though, guys. Cabana. The Cabana, a friendly club featuring the best in classic rock, top 40, country, romance, laughter, fun, family, and great music. A landmark
down,
to your main
set,
store.
hike.
We might as well do Odyssey at the same time. Odyssey Music Live Venue, an elite music venue established originally in 2006, will continue bringing only the best to you in SL. Watch for weekly events at the Facebook page, and I'll post that in local. And if you want, you can get in touch with me or Dre or Eric, and we'll give you that link.
Down, set, hike.
Jared rolling out to the right, cuts down the middle, a little bit of space, and manages to pick up
And
7.
that'll probably be the end of the game, so I'm going to go with this. I'll tell you about the Shining Starlets. The Shining Starlets Dance Troupe is an energetic, fun dance group that choreographs and performs
Down,
dance
set,
showcases covering multiple genres and dance styles. They create sets and costumes to fit event themes.
No.
The Starlets have danced for a variety of events such as Relay for Life, 1 Billion Rising, and Second Life Express Celebration. For information on upcoming
Packers.
Shining Starlets performances, you can visit our Facebook page, which I'll have to throw this link out for you there in a second, or our blog at shiningstarlets.wordpress.com. The book Starlets at your next event. Contact Caden Piers in World.
Yeah, anybody
What
who's
did I
on
miss
Facebook, just look for Shining Starlets on Facebook. You'll find their page. It looks like there was a fumble then recovered by Leroy at the end of the game. Brings our score 77-0.
It's not a bad score. Like, obviously, it's a bad. It's a big margin, but it could have been worse. And although they may, you never know what's going to happen in the rest of the season with the playoff picture and stuff like that. Those points might make a difference if another team loses by more. Probably not, but it's worth a mention.
Right. Big shout out to the Dolphins. Good game. Shout out to the Packers guys. Y'all played a good game. Don't get your heads down. You went, against arguably one of the best teams in the league, so it's not nothing to hold your head down about. Y'all played a good game. just move forward and look forward to improving for next week. We want to give a shout out to everybody who watched. Thanks for joining in. This has been hella fun, especially with my sexy English man over here, Greg and Eric. This is Dre. I'm going to sign out and let them tell you their goodbyes.
All right, we got a game tomorrow. It's going to be you both are playing in that game tomorrow, aren't you? Mustangs, Eagles. Big rivalry game. I think it's the only game that's being played twice this year because you guys played them earlier.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll and I've seen some smack talking on both sides this week, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to be commentating it, so
Friendly
it's going to be
banter. Friendly banter.
Friendly banter.
friendly banter. AKA
Friendly banter. Hefe is the player of the game.
Yep, Hefe is our player of the game. Congratulations, Hefe, and congratulations, Dolphins, on a win after not being able to play for a few weeks because of forfeits. So seems like they didn't miss a step.
Yeah,
right.
And I'll say my goodbyes. Thank you everybody for watching, and I think we're good to go. Peace.